control.
Ready to fire. Target lost.
No shots. Oh boy, here we go. Slow down the size too. Don't have any 122mm Russian gun coming behind us. 390 alpha damage, 178mm penetration. And it's putting out
Target
this.
acquired. Crack hit. Ready to fire. Enemy is hit. Ammo rack hit.
It's one thing you get a lot on Centurion 7-1. Get ammo racked a lot.
Let's locate another target. We've damaged them.
Hopefully my allies won't be flanked by an IS-3.
Let's locate another target. Permission to engage.
At this point I don't really even need to aim for weak spots tiger with a much penetration. I need to get 268. I don't really have to aim for weak spots, so just auto aim.
The driver's injured. We can't go very fast.
That was on a complete shot on left and right. Slow down now, just let them come to me. Not make the mistake. There's one mistake. Constantly just checking my sides, making sure I know what tanks are going on where. And it looks like that flank's not been pushed yet, so I don't need to be too concerned.
Target acquired. Let's locate another target. Ready to fire.
Ah, I hit the IS-2 who's down in front of me. That stinks.
Let's locate another
I would have done pretty
target.
good if I could get him out. I should have aimed that shot. I should not have auto-aimed that.
We didn't even scratch them.
Actually, I'm kind of surprised it bounced, but I guess I can see why it would. Get our driver back up. We'll swamp it back here.
Target acquired.
Ah,
We're immobilized.
last. He's just gonna keep me here, isn't he? I think I got my allies, hopefully keeping that 229 from going anywhere.
Let's roll.
That was a total kill steal.
Destroyed.
Nope. The one thing I'm concerned about right now is there's probably a whole bunch of tank destroyers. Yep, there you go, there's one. Hey, Tiger, 704, very nasty guns. 704, very good shot.
Penetration.
Very concerned about that. But Scorpion G, very lightly armored, not concerned. So, oh, I did bring that spot, get ripped apart by all the tank destroyers. Not something that I want to get destroyed by. That's a pretty good game though. 1200 damage block, definitely nothing bad. But for me, this is a pretty good game, and I just bought this game, so I'm pretty happy with this result so far. Just started getting slammed inside by a 704 React Tiger. So, just gotta keep this gun a-singing, and watch that 6th Sense. Drop down into cover if it ever goes off. And there's the 704. So, there's the React Tiger. Yeah, very interesting crossfire, actually. React Tiger. I think that's angled up. Yes, it's angled up a little bit toward me enough to be able to pin his upper plate. Haven't been spotted, so I'm just gonna stay here and keep putting rounds on this Yak Tiger. Definitely an important tank to take out. Nope, now I've been spotted. Is it looking at me? I'm pretty sure that went in. Pretty much guaranteeing that that went in. Yeah, that went in. This 105mm gun's got great penetration. Great penetration. This is a great game for us, actually. Doing very well. One of my best games in this. I just got this 2 days ago. First day I've just been grinding her up, getting this Top Gun, use a little bit of free experience. It's definitely worth it. I love the 5mm. Does not have best rate of fire. I don't have the best rate. I'm working on my 3rd skill right now. So, yeah. So I'm definitely really happy with how this game is going. It has the lowest DPM, I believe, of any of the tier 9 mediums. So you gotta use its strengths. And one of its strengths is to get this thing hold down, have mantlet right there, very bouncy. You can see me down lower left, I bounced 1200 damage, so definitely happy with that. It does, however, take it a second to get up to speed. Like the M46 pattern, it's definitely faster. It's not the most mobile, but I mean, great gun. Reliable mantlet. I've bounced objects on force. If you always have no issue for this gun. What a shame. That'd have been nice if that went in, actually. This is where the DPM, I don't think I'm gonna get it. Nope. Oh well, would have been nice to have that. Should have aimed a shot better. But yeah, first class mastery, fire for effect. I don't run a premium account. Thinking about buying one, but I haven't really got there. So yeah, 4,000 damage done. I'll take that any day. First class mastery, 3 shots in. I will definitely take that game. That's definitely a good game. I don't run a premium, so thinking about getting one. 1,200 damage blocked, I will take that any day. It's definitely not terrible. Guess we can go ahead and get stuck into a little bit of a review of ES now. So Centurion 7-1, Mark 7-1, I guess. Tier 9 British medium tank. First off, I think Wargame did an amazing job, exquisitely perfect on how he flipped it. They have really outdone themselves on it. It is absolutely beautiful. One of my favorite looking tanks in the game. I think they've absolutely done an incredible job with it. For crew skills, this is actually my Cromwell crew. At the time when I had my Cromwell, it wasn't, yeah, I didn't really know how to play the game very well. So I have watched a few other videos, so I just saw 6th Sense Snapshot, Smooth Ride, Smooth Ride, and off-road driving. So I'm almost up to my, I guess I'm almost up to my 3rd crew, 3rd skill. I'm still working on my 2nd. I'm almost there. Not too far away, but it's gonna take me a little while. And so let's get it stuck into this. My loadout, obviously a gun rammer. I love some ventilation, and I actually had a spall liner laying around, and I didn't really want to spend a whole bunch of credits on it. So on putting in coated optics or anything like that, or what else would I put on this? Maybe actually a wet ammo rack, because I get ammo racked a lot in this. And also maybe a lane drive or a vertical stabilizer, maybe. But yeah, I just had that laying around. I didn't really want to spend any credits. So let's go ahead and get stuck into this. Standard shell damage. Well, let's go ahead and pull up the guns. You really got 2 choices here. I mean, you got the 105mm that I use, but I switch between the 20-pounder and the 105mm Royal Ordnance L7A1. Both guns are very good. The 105mm, it's like I said, it has a very low rate of fire. Average penetration is very good, 268mm. Its premium round is 210mm penetration. It's a Hesh round. Pull it up there. It shoots Hesh, and so 360 to 600 damage, and a 1.91 burst radius. So yeah, it's okay. I don't shoot a whole lot of those rounds. I normally just shoot APCR. But if I ever have to do like an incinerator mission where I gotta set 2 tanks on fire, I might fire a few Hesh rounds. Why did I do that? I shouldn't have done that. Jeez. 105. Okay, there you go. The 20 pounder, it's depending on the situation, the guns can vary. Because you have an 83.4 20 pounder, you got a 105 millimeter that's got 8 rounds a minute. I don't know what I'm talking about. 5 rounds a minute compared to 10.5 rounds a minute. So, you know, yeah. It's got 226 millimeters penetration on a 20 pounder. Its average damage 230. You know, that's not awful. I mean, I think it's the same as the Centurion 1, the Tier 8 Centurion. I'm pretty sure that's the same. Yes, same alpha damage or average damage. Alpha damage is average damage, same thing to me. Sure, there might be someone in the comments protesting, but whatever. To me, it's the same thing. So, 226 millimeters penetration, not bad. You might need to resort to premium rounds if you have a problem. I mean, these premium rounds, they're not even as good as the regular rounds on the 105 millimeters. That's, I don't know. I like the 105 millimeter, but if I'm in a platoon or I'm top tier, I might actually want the 20 pounder because it's got a much better rate of fire, and I can fight myself out of a really rough situation. So that I definitely like. I like to be able to fight myself out of a 1v5 or 1v4 or 2v1, whatever. I like to have that nice bursty gun that I need in order to deal with situation. That's where the 5 rounds a minute, or sorry, yeah, 5 rounds a minute, sorry. That's where that can struggle. If you're in a rough situation, you've really gotta break contact with the enemy and let your gun reload, use your camo, just hang back and see what can happen, see what you can do. I definitely use both guns. I don't have it set on a particular gun. Right now, my friends are in school, so I don't really play that much with them. I play whenever I get my homework done or whatever, and they're in college. I'm just finishing up high school, so they always got a little bit more to do, or they got work or something. So I'm always using 105 normally, but when they do play, I definitely throw in the 20 pounder, and I love it. So yeah, 20 pounder is definitely a punchy gun. 105 millimeter hits hard. So choose your medicine, whichever one you want. They're very similar in respects to how they handle. They're very similar, but I like the 105 millimeter. I do not have the radio or the top engine on it. Like I said, I just got this thing like 2 days ago, and where am I at? There's that. Its mobility, it's not terrible. I mean, it's not the best. I mean, compared to the M46 Patton, my buddy's got that. He absolutely loves that thing. It's absolutely insane. Top speed of 40 kph. Not the greatest compared to, say, the E50, which has got, I think, a top speed of 60. That's the E50M. Got a top speed of 60 kph and a reverse speed of 20. Whereas the Centurion, I believe, yeah, still reverse speed of 20. 35.3 traverse degrees a second. Yeah, it's not bad. It's definitely not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Specific power to weight ratios, it's okay. It's not bad. I mean, it's got 750 for my engine on it. I got 750 horsepower. I will be upgrading the engine. I'm not sure when, but I mean, it's pretty obvious. 950 horsepower compared to 750 horsepower. It's gonna get me up hills a lot faster. It's gonna propel me around a heck of a lot quicker. It's gonna help me up hills. It'll get me up to my speed faster. and I'm just gonna go with it because I'm definitely not gonna sell this tank. This is definitely one of my favorite tanks in the game, and its mobility's not bad. I mean, it's not great compared to the E50M, but the E50, not the E50M, even though they're more or less the same tank. But compared to the American 46 Patton, upgrade it all. Like I said, my buddy has this. He absolutely loves this thing. It's crazy. He absolutely loves it. Its mobility, it's 48. So, not bad. It's only a 43-ton tank. I mean, that's not that great, honestly. Because the Centurion, it's a heavier medium. 52 tons, that's a lot for a medium. At least to me, that's a lot. I mean, jeez. It's no KV5, it's not an OI super heavy, or OHO, or Type 4 heavy, but it's not bad at all, not bad at all. So if you ever need to ram something, or if you're in a dire situation, you have no choice but to ram something, I mean, Centurion, it's not a terrible tank to do that in. I mean, I wouldn't feel extremely comfortable doing it, but try to avoid it, but if you need to, by all means. So to compare it to the 46 Patton, I mean, 46 Patton's got better top speed, a little bit better specific power in that career speed. A little bit better. But that's just in regards to mobility. 410 meter view range for spotting. Speaking of which, the M46 Patton has a 105mm, so we'll compare that gun too. Compared to 437. So 437 to 400. So Patton's got that extra little bit more. And then it's also, Patton has a 105mm, and we'll compare that to the British 105mm ordnance, Royal Ordnance, and just see. So this is the American on the left, and the US, I guess, on the left, and the British on the right. So they're both 105mm. The M46 Patton gets one more round a minute, so yeah, I gave it to him. But 218 compared to 268, I think I'd rather have the extra penetration in case I'm going up against a Maus or an E100, or really, really heavily armored German heavy tank, American heavy tank, Japanese heavy, whatever the case may be. So I like that about that. 390 alpha damage, it's the same except the US 105mm has 390, but it shoots APCR for its premium rounds. We shoot HESH, so that's why it's a little bit higher, because it's still high explosive. But you get 210mm of penetration for the on the 105mm for the HESH rounds. So it's not bad. Its dispersion, not looking amazing, but whatever. The 105 on the US has better aim time, so that's why I'm saying you could also get the enhanced gunling drive, 10% to your aiming speed, so that could help you out a little bit. Fair enough. I'll probably wait till it goes on sale or something, and then I'll buy it and throw it on here. So I'm actually saving up for something. Thinking about heading towards the Maus. Yeah. Great ideas, right? So yeah, I definitely really love the Centurion 7.1. I think it can definitely be really related to the Patton in terms of gun handling and maneuverability. It's definitely a similar tank, but one thing that the Centurion will always have over it is its turret armor. Its turret armor is ridiculous. It's absolutely amazing. It's got 120 millimeters of whole armor. So if you can angle it or side scrape it, you can pull off a lucky bounce like I did against the 122 millimeter of the IS-2. Fair enough, tier 7, but still, no one wants to get hit by a 122 millimeter Russian gun, right? And it's angled too, angled. So if you can angle it a little bit more, you will pull off bounces. And it's turret armor, 152. One turret front, 50 or 88 at the sides and 88 at the rear. But you will, the turret can be penetrated if you shoot it in the cheeks. It can definitely be penetrated if you shoot it in the cheeks. But if you shoot it directly in this mantlet, you're so screwed. You're never gonna pen. It's so hard. I bounced VL10s off of that mantlet. It's extremely hard. And then there's the roof of the turret right here. And let me check real quick. Go there, and let me see how much is actually. Let me just check out how much armor is actually here, including the angle. So, it does have a little bit of a cupola that goes up to 88 for up to 96 millimeters and 197 along this top bar right here. So, and it's angled, so you will get some lucky bounces off of there, and they will bounce. The turret on this is just ridiculous, especially if you're using that gun, 10 degrees of gun depression. Amazing, amazing. 10 degrees gun depression, 18 degrees of gun elevation, definitely not bad. So I definitely recommend that. Use the gun depression. You gotta use the strengths of this tank well, because if you don't, it's not gonna work for you. You're just gonna get destroyed. I've done it many times, and it's just very frustrating. So yeah. So this is my loadout on it, as I already talked about, and I think it's an amazing tank overall. I really do. I don't recommend letting other tanks get your side. It will not work out for you. It absolutely will not work out for you. 50 millimeters at the side is awful, just awful, and 31 at the rear is high explosive rounds could be going right into your engine. That's not what you want, because you don't want to be set ablaze. It's never a good thing to be set ablaze. Ain't exactly the awesomest thing ever, so guess we can always see what we can do, right? I mean, gotta use the strengths of this tank. If you don't, it's not gonna work for you. If you do, it'll definitely repay you, as I showed you in the first video. Or in the first clip of me on, what map was that? Melanovka. I do like Melanovka. Unless I'm in my E100 and there's T92s on the other team, then you're like, oh gosh, shoot me now. Or a Conqueror Go Carriage. That's another thing you don't want to get hit by. Yeah, I definitely recommend this tank, and definitely recommend the whole British medium line. It's definitely easy to get for. I definitely recommend this line, by all means. Save your free experience to get through the Covenanter, because I absolutely hate the Covenanter. Covenanter and the Crusader are the hardest part of this whole tree. Very hard tanks. The Covenanter, for me, was the worst. Crusader I could live with, it wasn't terrible. But these two were very easy. The Bofors gun on the Cruiser 4, definitely way to go. Cromwell, absolutely amazing tank. I love it. I'm really sad that I sold it. I'm probably going to buy it back very soon. And then the Comet, absolutely fantastic. Centurion, definitely recommended. It's amazing. And that's, I definitely recommend this tree. By all means, go for that tree. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this was of some help to you. if you have any pointers for me, if you'd like me to cover a certain tank, because I'm going to try to get this channel going. I'm just now starting. Been inspired by a few other YouTubers, Quickie Baby Jingles, obviously. I love their videos. I've been subscribed to them for a really long time. I always wanted to do this, just never really understood how. So, I'm going for it. I definitely recommend this line, and please, please, please like and share, and please subscribe for more content, because I will definitely be doing that, and I might even be starting a Twitter account, Facebook, maybe, not sure. Still thinking about it, but by all means, guys, please help me out, show me some love, and I will see you next time. Have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye. Video. Okay, let's